So Tobias, let's say that we've done it all right in the pre-planning, we've done the strategy, we've pre-promoted ourselves, and now we're at the trade show. Now there's got to be some issues with regard to what I am displaying, how I am displaying, also interaction with the people that I get to come to my booth.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are related with my experience, what I did for a lot of clients during the last trade shows. We call it stand monitoring. So I go there with my people on that booth as a mystery shopper, some kind of mystery visitor, attendee, and we try to find out what is happening with them. And the bad news is there's not much happening with them. So they always had to be active by themselves. The first thing I can say is be active as exhibitor. Contact people which are going onto your stand by saying hello, where do you come from? And that is the first. The second point, asking them, what is their need? Where do they come from? What is their specific interest? Why did they come to your booth? To find out and to then give them the right answers, and not just telling them, like on a TV, a product movie, which is not very interesting for most people.
So it's important to engage that visitor to your booth.
And try to find out, as more as you know about these people you didn't know before. You better can serve him and serve his needs, and he will go back afterwards, driving back at home, say, hey, this was a great company, they really wanted to know what is my need. And of course, that you will need for the follow-up, you need his data, you need his address, you need his phone number, email address to make the follow-up.
Tobias, many people go to trade shows, no matter what the category is, all across the spectrum. Mm-hmm. And they go and they have a booth, maybe the booth that they've had for 5 years, 10 years, whatever. What are the most common mistakes that you see in how the booth looks and the personnel that are actively trying or being engaged in the booth maintenance?
You can make a lot of mistakes. The biggest mistake is light. Light, light, and light. If you don't have light on your booth, that is very bad, because light is relative. If your neighbor has more light, people will first have a look at that booth, not at your booth. So you have to be sure to have as much light as you can have, and better spend a little bit more money on lighting than on posters or on that, because light is the most significant point. People are attracted by light. And the next point is how to communicate with them. A lot of exhibitors use their brochure text and print them on the walls. Walls, words, words, words. But words have one big disadvantage. It takes time to read. Much better is pictures, just pictures. Imagine at a trade show everything has to happen in a condensed time. And the best way to communicate in a condensed time, fast, like on an airport, is with pictures. If you want to find your baggage, you don't read a brochure how to find your baggage, you just follow the picture of the suitcase. So this is the secret in very fast communicating by pictures during a trade show. And the one additional point is it's very international. You don't have to translate it if you have international attendees. And then, of course, an open stand construction, not hiding behind walls, or be open. People be first, that is scientifically proved, before entering a stand, people first look where is the emergency exit for me, if they should contact me. This is psychology. It's very deep in us that you would like to see how can I get out of here again if it's an inconvenient situation for me. So before they enter, they look where is a possible emergency exit, open space, and if they see that, they will go on that booth much more relaxed, and you can much more easy contact them if instead of having like a wall around your booth, what some companies unfortunately do.
So let's say, Tobias, that we've done our pre-planning, we know who our demographic is, we've had a successful show because we've invited the right people to come to our booth. We've engaged those customers, we've collected their data. What happens next?
Well, at some point you want to make the deal. And for preparing that deal is the follow-up, and the follow-up starts with surprising them. If they go back at home, sitting at the desk at the next morning and getting an email, thank you very much that you attended our booth yesterday. We were appreciated your visit to us and would like to follow up with you and would like to stay in contact. This is a fantastic thing you can do, and you will see that there will be much benefit from that. Or writing a postcard to them, sending a postcard to them, pick up the phone, call them. Hello, it's 1 week after the show, we met there, what can we do? We talked about that, and that is a follow-up which has to be done within the first 2 weeks after the show.
Otherwise?
Gone.
Tobias, thank you for your time. This has been very rewarding, and I promised so many people that they would be having the opportunity to see you. Your company?
My company is Eichberg Consulting, specialized on market strategy consulting for agribusiness and trade shows.
Thank you very much, Tobias.
Thank you.